Hello, everyone. We've got a lot of folks registered for today's webinar, so we're going to wait a couple minutes for everyone to sign in, and we'll be back shortly. Thank you for your patience. Good afternoon, and welcome to today's webinar, Are You Leveraging Salesforce PRM? I'm Katie Rogers, Marketing Manager of Mindmatrix, and I'm here with one of 2019's most influential leaders, our founder and CEO, Harbinder Kara. Just a little bit about Mindmatrix for those of you joining us today who are unfamiliar. We were founded some 21 years ago and are currently one of the only providers in the market that offers a single platform for enablement of both direct and indirect sales channels. Headquartered in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we have 5 offices worldwide with over 400 clients and enabling even more partners. I'm going to hand it over to Harbinder here momentarily, but before I do, I wanted to explain a little bit about Salesforce PRM, also known as Sales Cloud PRM. Today, as we add additional tools and components to Salesforce PRM, which we will discuss later, we look to the benefits of utilizing an extensive platform that mirrors the original CRM design. Salesforce PRM allows you to extend the powers of your CRM in a unique, customizable, personalized way to your partners. As you move about the ecosystem, Sales Cloud provides self-service and analytics tools to your most advanced partners while recruiting and onboarding new partners to your business. Allowing you to manage your partners in real time and amplifying your brand by marketing through partners helps you optimize your leads and close more deals faster. Making partnering easy, Salesforce accelerates partner productivity with a truly digital experience. Sales Cloud PRM automates onboarding through turnkey apps, making it easy to recruit, train, and enable partners, as well as help you amplify your marketing strategy. Accelerate your sales program through an AI-powered platform and analyze and track ROI seamlessly in real time. From the start 21 years ago, Harbinder and Mindmatrix had a vision of incorporating everything from marketing, sales, operations, and more for both direct and channel all in one platform. As you can see, Salesforce is embarking on a similar journey. When our App Exchange partnership with them began over 5 years ago, we noticed our vision and values around enabling both direct and channel were aligned. Salesforce incorporates the same perspective, putting everything concisely and consistently in one place for their users. We couldn't be happier to work with a team of visionaries who believes in the same thing we do. Your presenter, ladies and gentlemen, Harbinder Kara, has over 20 years of experience in sales enablement, automation, marketing automation, and channel enablement. As stated previously, he is this year's recipient of the Influential Leader Award by CRM Destination Magazine. It's important to note this distinguished award in relation to today's webinar. As he discusses ways in which you can enhance your Salesforce PRM, be aware that this alignment with your marketing and sales portals, as well as partnerships like ours in Salesforce, is critical to your success and leadership in the channel industry. So without further ado, welcome Harbinder, and thank you for sharing your insight with us today.
Thank you, Katie. Thanks for the opportunity. I'm pretty excited about the opportunity today to talk about Mindmatrix and Sales Cloud PRM synergy here. So, as Katie mentioned, Mindmatrix, we've been in business for over 21 years now, and so from philosophically, when I started this company, we wanted to have one platform for the direct and channel, and so one of the nice things about Salesforce is that they're trying to do the same. So philosophically, as two companies, we're absolutely in line with each other. So having one platform that caters to the inside direct teams. When you think about direct teams, not only just the sales teams, but also you have customer support, CAMs, account managers, and marketing. All work off one platform. So when you're creating content and distributing content, enabling your partners, it brings a lot of efficiencies when you work off one platform. So as Katie mentioned, we've been, it's been actually 7 years, as part of the App Exchange Cloud partner of Salesforce. And so, today's conversation is all about that how Mindmatrix works in conjunction with Salesforce PRM. And from a marketing enablement perspective and sales enablement perspective, how we can add a lot of value to existing Salesforce PRM. So that'll be the conversation that I'll be walking you guys through, showing you different use cases that how we work together with Salesforce. So before we get started, one of the important things I would like to spend some time on is understanding different sales motions. That is really how partners currently work with vendors. And this is actually very important. So depending upon the type of sales motion, the enablement strategy might change. So one of the old models that you've seen is more traditional deal registration model where partners come in, register a deal, and they have, 3 months, 6 months, depending upon how much time the vendors will allow them to do so. But lately, we've found that a lot of companies, especially in a cloud SaaS business, there's a lot of co-selling happening. Now, co-selling scenario is a little bit different where partners are registering a lead and the vendors are actually helping, working very closely with the prospect trying to close the deal. So that is one of the models that you find pretty common nowadays. And depending upon the need, depending upon how partners are working together with a vendor, depending upon the enablement strategy might change. The second one is, where partners are registering opportunities. Now, in this case, partners are responsible for closing and selling. The enablement strategy might be a little bit different. So it's a typical reseller model where partners are coming in and they already own the customer account and they're registering a deal or opportunity in this case to get extra points off on the pricing. And that's really the third model. The fourth model is more in lines of referral programs. So building a referral program, so where partners are just passing a lead to a vendor, and it's a lot of times it's fully automated. In this case, where partners are just amplifying the messaging, what vendors are selling in terms of products and solutions on their website, on social media, and capturing those leads and passing on to a vendor. And now vendors responsible for closing. The most important aspect is that vendors want to compensate these partners. So, and also with the proper lead attribution. So all leads coming in from multiple sources, that is that's important, that each and every partner of yours is actually properly compensated with proper lead attribution. So the fifth one is more in lines of collaborative selling. So if you're a software vendor or a hardware vendor, now a lot of vendors are coming together to create a solution set, and they're bringing opportunities together. And so they would like to see what other, what the status of the opportunity is, how they can contribute on a given opportunity. So that is more of a collaborative selling that is going on. So Salesforce PRM allows you to, capture this data and also provide these different sales motions in one platform. So depending upon these sales motions, the important thing is the needs are a little bit different. So if you're a referral partner and you need tools to capture leads and also with proper lead attribution, and then you need some social media content. You need, this is more on the top of the funnel. So if you think about a typical sales funnel, this sits really in the top of the funnel. They're just basically amplifying your messaging onto their website. So in this case, the partners really don't need any certification, training, or any sales enablement tools in this scenario. The second case is where partners are actually co-selling. And so in that case, partners are responsible for getting leads, but also then nurturing them a little bit, and then pass it on to the vendors. So that is more on the co-selling model, and typically in the top of the funnel, in the middle of the funnel content you need. Then is the last one. This is really where partners are responsible for selling, and they need more training and certification. Then they also need more sales enablement tools. They need help and guidance how to sell vendors' products and services. So as you can see here, depending upon the partner sales motion, the need for content, sales enablement strategy, marketing enablement strategy can change and differ. So having a platform that can serve different pieces of content or enablement tools based on partner persona and partner requirement, that's what we're discussing today. So what Salesforce or Sales Cloud PRM is offering is the foundation where you have a partner portal where all the opportunity management in sync with the backend lead registration. And so what you see here on the diagram today, this is how Mindmatrix can augment and enhance that what Salesforce offers currently. So the top layer is more of on the operation side, so more from incentives. Now the incentive system tied it together with the activities where the partners are performing in Sales Cloud, as well as some external activities, which I'm going to get into detail. That is, order processing, how many orders placed. The other piece is co-branding of assets, content. And so that is the second, the co-branding of any brochures, marketing, PDF, sales brochure, PowerPoint decks. So how do you co-brand that within Salesforce community? So the second piece is more relevant for if you're building a referral partner program or you're doing a co-selling, is the true partner marketing components. So through for with. And this is really where we, work with Salesforce PRM to enhance, for example, content syndication. It's one of the key elements that you want to, take a vendor's content that is a micro website or a brochure or case studies or blog, and then how you can put it on a partner's website or to the social media. So that is all part of content syndication and social media automation, and the rest of the tools that how you can utilize to amplify or to provide localized marketing at the partner level. The last component, these modules are add-ons to Salesforce PRM, and they're all available on AppExchange. The last piece is more focused around sales enablement. Now the goal is you have partners who are doing co-selling, and a lot of vendors want those partners who are co-selling to move in the direction of 100% selling. Obviously, you want to make sure they can self-sustain and sell your product and service without coming to you, and that really helps scale your business. Now, in order to do so, you really need to invest in a lot of sales enablement tools. That is guided selling, solution selling, and so that is all part of our sales enablement framework. And the nice thing about this is having one platform for the direct sales teams as well as for your partners, all in the same ecosystem. So any content that you're developing to enable your direct sales teams, you can actually flip it and make it available as part of your PRM, Salesforce PRM, onto the partner side. So you can really reuse the same content on both sides. The difference is the content that is being utilized on the partner side gets 100% co-branded and personalized. Same content that is being utilized on the sales side, that's not co-branded. That is the vendor content. So you're utilizing the same content both places. From a marketing point of view, it has a huge efficiency gain. And not only that, from a marketing point of view, you can see the usage and effectiveness of content on both sides of the coin. So that's huge. So I'm going to get into the first use case today. That is as we talked about, co-branding. So co-branding of content. So as an example, what you see here, the vendor is, Surmount in this case, or partner. So you can co-brand partner logo, partner colors, partner address, anything that you see here that you could be fully co-branded. So our co-branding technology extends not only to PDFs, but to PowerPoints. Any PowerPoint deck you have, you can fully co-brand it. Any website, any landing page, any banners, images, any content could be fully co-branded. So as an example, all the content that is available in Salesforce, content could be available in opportunity record or contact record or any custom object or profile data. As part of the partner profile data that is their location, all logos, everything could be taken from Salesforce PRM, and we can ingest the data, and then we can personalize across multiple mediums. So as an example, on the right-hand side, that could be print, emails, could be landing pages, social content, web banners, all the stuff could be fully personalized and co-branded within Salesforce PRM. And that's part of our content syndication as well as personalization engine. So as a demo, so what I'm going to walk you through, this example of co-branding and personalization within Salesforce PRM. Okay. So let's give me 1 second here. So as a product demo today, so I'll be walking you through Surmount. Surmount is the vendor, and VTech, think about VTech, is a partner of Surmount, and I'll be logging into Salesforce community as Chris D'Souza, and who works for VTech Solutions. So let me get started here. So give me 1 second. So I've logged in Salesforce community, Salesforce Cloud, and basically I've logged in as I'm in a Surmount partner portal, and I've logged in as Chris D'Souza. So as an example, this whole dashboard is enlightening, all customized, and so partners can see assets here within the platform, and all these assets, you have machine learning based asset recommendation engine also built in. So any asset that is in the platform, so since I've logged in as VTech, so I come in as a VTech Chris D'Souza, and I can look for all the assets here. So give me 1 second. So here the assets could be organized, either could be a vendor, how you're selling your product could be organized in different buckets and categories. So if I'm looking at this asset right here, so senior living automation brochure, so it is basically, as you can see here, this is the logo of VTech is automated, personalized on the brochure itself. I don't have to do anything. So this is all set once. And on the right-hand side, it is serving the all related assets or assets related to this one, this asset, okay? And also has a machine learning built in. So every asset in the platform is 100% co-branded and personalized, okay? So you don't have to worry about, you can take one asset and so this is, as you can see here, I've logged in as Chris D'Souza. My information is on the PDF itself. So that could be on a PowerPoint, landing page. So everything is fully co-branded and personalized. So that is part of our co-branding engine. Now, as a marketer who's responsible for co-branding all these assets, so the interface is very simple and straightforward. So here you can actually take any PDF. This is the example we were looking at. So you can actually import, ingest any PDF, any PowerPoint content, and then you can drag and drop and put the logo on front. This is like having an InDesign-like capability. And then you can map the content to any attribute that is coming from partner data. That could be contact information, brochure, profile data. So you can map to any of those attributes within the platform. So here, this is the contact information. So I can drag and drop and move it here. So this is all easy to create, and each and every asset could be fully automated from a personalization and co-branding perspective. So that is really part of our asset co-branding engine. Now, let's talk about content syndication. So one of the important things, let's kind of, to understand that, I'm actually going to go to VTech's website. So on a VTech's homepage, you have the ability that you can actually put a white papers. You can syndicate white papers. You can syndicate a product information or solution information. So you have all the capability, whatever you want to syndicate. So that could be a microsite. So as Surmount, you offer multiple solutions, so you can syndicate any of the content. So you have the ability to syndicate any product information to anybody right from Salesforce PRM. So as an example, how do you do this from Salesforce PRM? So I'm in Salesforce. So I have this access to this tab as a partner. So I have this code that I got from here, and I copy pasted onto my website. But tomorrow I want to change this content. So instead, I want to add something else. So I have all the different content that is made available to me. So I can pick and choose any content that I want to syndicate. So as an example, I'm going to just go through the different examples. So let's say I have this content that I want to syndicate. That's it. So just pick and choose that content, deselect this content, and save. And I have this content. Now I can syndicate this content easily onto VTech's website. So if I refresh this page, so I have this content automated right on the website. So it is very easy to syndicate any content as a partner onto their website. So that is part of our content syndication engine, fully tied in with the backend data coming in. The one other important part, which I didn't discuss, is the single sign-on and the data transfer happening between platforms behind the scene. So the user creation, partner creation, partner profile creation is all seamless behind the scene. So based on Chris logs in, first time Chris logs in into Salesforce PRM, so automated the system is automatically creates the user and the partner accounts in our platform, so you don't have to worry about creating accounts. They put into the right bucket, right profile, all the relevant data is sent. It's completely single sign-on and seamless from a partner experience perspective. So that is the first use cases I want to cover more from co-branding and content syndication. So the second one, I'd like to spend time more on that how, as a partner that you can facilitate 2 through 4 with partner marketing. So having, as the partners can come in and they can, take all the campaigns that's more from a through partner marketing, landing pages, social content, and fully facilitate through partner marketing in the platform. So one important thing about through partner marketing, and because of the GDPR rules, so any list the partner is uploading into the platform to run a campaign, that campaign data, the stats and the performance of those campaigns is actually made available to the vendor, but the vendor does not see the actual list or leads. We protect it. The list is anonymized in the backend. So that provides a complete flexibility as a vendor. Now you can use Salesforce PRM and then offer through partner marketing to thousands of your partners, where partners can upload their list. And the list, the privacy of the list is maintained and guaranteed by Mindmatrix. But you can see the effectiveness of those campaigns, the performance of those campaigns. So that data is actually available to you, but not the actual lead. So that way partners have full flexibility. They can upload the list and they can run campaigns locally. So that's the benefit of keeping the list anonymous. This also helps build a referral partner program. So basically, as you're trying to build a referral partner program within the platform, so that gives you the capability to do so. So what I'm going to do from a demo perspective, log back in. So let me start with the dashboard. Again, from a dashboard perspective, this, the portal experience, this whole dashboard could be fully customized, is controlled in the back end. So I've logged in, as you can see here, that logged in as Chris. So I have a very simple referral link that is made available to me that I can copy this. And I can, has a banner. I can put it on my social media, LinkedIn, and I can actually start running a campaign. I can post on my LinkedIn. It's a simple referral link. So we have other fully automated ways of doing that, but this is something very simple. They come in, copy, and ready to go. So now they can also update their payment information. That is how they want to get paid. So the payment could be ACH or wire, and they can update all the stuff of the commission payouts. So from an enablement perspective, so the partners have access to different campaigns. So they have access to marketing in a box campaigns that could be, and this is something that you can provide. So now these are marketing in a box right within Salesforce Cloud. So if you click on marketing in a box, so here I have access to, in order to sell XYZ product. So you have bundled everything within Salesforce that what they need to do. And let's say you're selling a widget or selling a solution. So you can create as many marketing in a box campaigns. And the campaigns could be as an email campaign. So that could be a drip campaign, could be social campaign. So full social media program, print campaign. That's another thing that we offer is a complete postcard print campaign through the platform. So we have the print vendor integration so partners can run a print campaign, web lead gen campaign, banners and ads. So all fully automated within the platform. So now the nice thing is each and every asset within the platform is 100% personalized, co-branded. So partners don't have to do anything. So I've logged in as VTech, so my logo's on it, and then also my information is also on in the footer, and then I can just select and send a nurturing campaign, or I can execute any campaigns within the platform. So having that ability, marketing in a box to a partner through Salesforce Cloud, that's huge. And that you can look at your strategy and tactics, and that is something that, across different medium types. So you can do new product launch campaign. You can do, so you can have a whole, marketing in a box created around a new product, new solution. So that is, so that's part of our 2 through 4 with marketing add-ons as part of the Salesforce Cloud. So the other piece is, let me get back. That is, how do you enable your partners how to sell? So having the ability for partners how to sell, that is making sure the partners have the right assets. And then also providing a guided selling process to your partners, all within Salesforce. So I'm going to walk you through that, how you can take your product strategy, messaging, how you sell on the direct side, or you have something you as a process you have created, making that available to your partners through Salesforce PRM. So let's look at that example. So a couple of different areas. So number one, obviously partners have access to recommended sales assets. I guess we talked about machine learning. We also recommending assets based on who they are. And the other part is I'm going to go to the guided selling process. So guided selling is where partners come in and they can say, hey, I'm pitching to company ABC. Now, this journey that what kind of solutions as a vendor that you're offering. So that is all being prepackaged to say, hey, as a Surmount, we offer solutions in 3 major buckets: manufacturing. So now you can kind of, it's more interactive workflows. So now based on what I have selected, so basically in a manufacturing, more than 50 employees. And so there are 3 solutions of Surmount is offering. So if I pick data backup, and that's one of them, and so I can pick customer requirement, it automatically creates a presentation deck and a playbook to go with it. So now you have a playbook that really talks about, hey, these are the different components for the voice and data backup solution. So you could have all the details. How do you market the solution, how you get trained on the solution, and how you sell the solution. Everything organized in one spot for your partners. So creating that engaging content that cuts across marketing, sales, and now this is something is huge for services organizations. So if you have service partners that service your solutions, they really need to understand that how different products and components come together to solve a given problem, and all the different solutions that you have in your organization. How do you bring all this data and make that available to your partners? So the other part of sales effectiveness is also, that this data is tied in at the lead level, opportunity level. So if partners are creating an opportunity in Salesforce PRM, so now you can also showcase all the related assets right here. So based on the opportunity type, if I pick manufacturing or healthcare, so automatically you're serving the right content within the opportunity record, within the lead or contact record. So this is really how you're driving that adoption with your partners. And you're enabling them. So this is huge for if you have a reseller partners where partners are basically responsible for selling. So that is that's the sales enablement side, that how you enable, as it's just a brief snapshot. The other tools that we provide, but this kind of gives you an idea. So that how you can enable. The other part is we talked about incentives. So within a platform, so you have the ability to create incentive campaigns. Now, the incentive campaigns could be based on a couple of, based on the activities that they're performing within Salesforce. Activities could be, are they registering an opportunity? Are they, logging in? Gamification around that. Or you may have different incentive campaigns that they're selling something for you. So that is connecting the POS data and the data that is in any of the Salesforce custom objects, so you can run different incentive campaigns within a platform. Okay, so in this case, for example, incentive for creating opportunity. Okay, so they can earn points, and they can see that how many points they have earned, and then and they can also redeem these points via credit card or ACH, or the different ways they can redeem these points. So incentive campaigns all fully tied together. So based on a partner behavior within the platform, behavior outside, the activities the partners are performing outside the platform. So that could be fully brought in as one of the important things about Salesforce Cloud is it has all the data. All the data from multiple places, even tying in some of the, again, extending this capability, not just to partners, but also your internal CSRs, so offering the capability across the board. So that's how you can leverage the data that is within Salesforce across these different tool sets. So with this, I want to conclude my presentation. So, I know if you have any questions, I think if you can post it on the right-hand side, I can certainly answer. Katie, if you can see if people have any questions.
Yeah, please post your questions. If we don't get to all of them, we will respond to you directly whenever we send out the live recording to you. We do have a couple in here. Let me sift through them. Okay, first question is we have a lot of data sitting in contact and opportunity records. Do we have the capability of customizing the content from those fields?
Oh, absolutely. I think I did touch upon that. So yes, if you have any data, so I think there's a use case for that is if you want to create a proposal, a presentation, and tying in our proposal generation tool with the opportunity record data. So that's one of the use cases we didn't really touch upon, that how you can create a presentation deck from an opportunity record data that you can personalize a PowerPoint with the visuals and the customer information. So yes, we can fully automate that. Not only once the data is in, that is has your logo, has a partner logo. So this is from a sales enablement perspective. So yes, you can fully personalize the data from any of the Salesforce objects.
Let me see. How does the pricing work to add content syndication and through partner marketing?
Oh, that's a tough one. Okay. So our pricing is actually the way our product is priced is there's a base fee, but our overall the pricing works typically as $1 a partner per month with unlimited users. So let's say you're a vendor that has got 500 partners. So there's a base fee, but you can think about it to have the co-branding of assets is typically $500 per month to support 500 partners with full co-branding and personalization across all your PDFs.
I see one question left in here. Does Mindmatrix set everything up, or to what degree is our involvement?
So Mindmatrix actually will set things up, but we also have partners that we rely on, people that actually are agency partners and consultants that we work very closely with, and they're responsible for creating content for partner marketing, as well as through partner marketing, as well for content syndication. So they're responsible for getting things set up, and so we work with them to get if the partners are not available, in that case we will. We will help. So we do provide services. But we have, worked with a lot of partners to make that happen. I actually see another question just came in quickly. Then it just popped in quickly here. That is on solution selling. And also from a training perspective, yes, we do have a training module, and it is Scrum compliant. And a lot of the content that you see here doesn't have to reside in Mindmatrix, and they can reside in Salesforce. We can bring the data in, or the content can reside outside. So in a Dropbox or Google, so we can bring in the content from different sources and then present that content within Salesforce objects. And so the content doesn't have to sit in Mindmatrix or in Salesforce, or it can sit anywhere. So we have the capability to bring content from multiple places. So that's it from my side. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, Harbinder. That concludes our webinar for today. Thank you guys so much for attending. I will send out a live recording to you probably within the next 24 hours. And take care. Have a great day, and see you next time.
Thank you.